Yeah, breaking news. Yes, this is coming from Gumi to Adesina, Femi Adesina. Gumi says, and he fires Femi Adesina and said, "You are a booth leaker." What does booth leaker simply means? Well, in this comment or in this statement, you're going to see, what booth leaker simply means. Controversial Islamic cleric Sheik Gumi has slammed Femi Adesina, the special advisor media and publicity to President Muhammadu Buhari, for labeling him as a bandit lover. Okay, it was Femi Adesina who called Gumi as a bandit lover. Now Sheik Gumi is coming back to tell Femi Adesina being a bootlicker. According to Gumi, my mission has not failed, but it was sabotaged and discouraged both by the same influential people that benefit from the chaos. According to Dr. Ahmad Abubakar Mahmoud Gumi, war has never been a resolution or solution anywhere, anytime. You bootlicker that called me a bandit lover. I am not one, but my country lover instead. My region lover, my state lover, and my people's lover and humanity lover, which is coming from Ahmad Gumi. He continued by saying, I am a qualified medical doctor who knows what it takes to precisely exercise a brain tumor without destroying the delicate surrounding brain's issues, and I was a commissioned military officer who knows that the military is for and what is the capability of our military. I am an intellectual with a PhD from abroad. I am an Islamic scholar who knows the immorality of killing innocent lives. So silence for me is this ocean of oblivious is not an option. Only a fool would allow his dwelling to be a theater of war. Unfortunately, how many fools are there killing rats in your rat-infested sitting room with an iron rod will only end up destroying your gadgets and furniture, probably without killing any. We should not max out poor governance with artillery power. Well, that is coming from Gumi. He says Femi Adesina is a bootlicker that called him a bandit lover. Okay, it was Femi Adesina, as it's been recalled, that he was the first that called Gumi a bandit lover. And Gumi is saying he has said that his mission has not failed, but it was sabotaged or discouraged by the same influential people that benefit from the chaos, or like us, to destroy ourselves and leave the herdsmen in perpetual ignorance. Some said we have tried amnesty, but it didn't work. You didn't try amnesty, but tried amnesia. Amnesty without rehabilitation, reconciliation, and repression is no amnesty. Ask the former Niger Delta militants who killed security men in the past what an amnesty is. What stopped us from having a federal ministry of nomadic affairs where their grievances and complaints will be addressed? Yes, he says, I am a qualified medical doctor who knows what it takes to precisely exercise a brain tumor without destroying the delicate surrounding brain tissues. I was a commissioned military officer who knows what the military is for and what is the capability of our military. I am an intellectual with PhD from abroad. Okay, that is coming from Gumi. Definitely, if Gumi is this so learned and he claimed that he has a PhD from abroad, is this how a learned person should politicize himself, advocating for bandits? Or better still, what they do abroad, if it was abroad that you are advocating for bandits like Osama bin Laden and the likes, you would have been arrested. Even Saddam Hussein never did enough of what you have done in Nigeria, and he was apprehended and prosecuted. So let alone you, Gumi. If not that Nigeria is a corrupt country, let me put it like that. Well, to continue, it says only a fool would allow his dwelling to be a theater of war. Unfortunately, how many fools are there killing rats in your rat-infested sitting room with an iron rod will only end up destroying your gadgets and furniture, probably without killing any. We should not max out poor governance with artillery power. Okay, what this Gumi is also saying is that if they attack those bandits or Fulani herdsmen with kinetic approach, which war cannot solve, is like what Buhari has said earlier, that attack on the north or attack on Boko Haram or bandits is an attack on the north. That's what they are referring to. But they can actually, or they could actually go to southeastern part of the country to start attacking, innocent people. Not minding the region, and not minding that most of them are innocent. So when it comes to the northern part of the country, is the attack on Boko Haram is attack on the north. Well, they are so gullible. Well, it is now I start thinking that this Professor Gumi just only collected the title, never approached or attended class in the four wall of school. Well, some these ingenious people say peace and negotiation with herdsmen bandits have failed, and your mission has failed, hopefully and likely. Only a fool would allow dwelling to be a theater of war. Unfortunately, how many fools are there killing? Okay, I said my mission has not failed, but it was sabotaged or discouraged. That's coming from Gumi. Some say we have tried amnesty, but it didn't work. All the bandits leaders we saw complained of how some repentant ones were picked and extrajudicial killed after the surrender of their weapons, without their trust of the very unjust system all Nigerians complain of, which they took arms to fight. Peace and negotiation with them will not work. This brings our role of mediation. They know as religious men we will not deceive them, and they came out in troops to meet us. To our astonishment, it is the same unjust system that turns around to betray our peace mission. Some of the press giving a negative narrative, whom I also term criminals in purpose. Some of the politicians who I see as urban bandits, who out of their sheer mismanagement of our mega resources and misplacement of priority cause the death and infirmity of more people than the bandits affected. Of recent, how many Nigerians die of cholera, a waterborne disease, because of lack of simple clean water to drink, or typhoid, malaria and malnutrition, a nation with a maternal mortality rate of almost 500,000 annum because of the lack of adequate maternal health facilities and qualified staff, a country where its highly priced medical personnel is looking for a window to escape the inferno. Such a country, please, by the way, what you may not hear is that the bandits over the years have developed escape routes from aerial bombardment. They told us you can only kill our women and children with your attack. If truly Gumi knows all this, as a learned person or PhD holder that he is, so in kidnapping innocent people, killing innocent people is the way forward to agitate. I said it in my previous news that if truly they were learned, they have knowledge, they would have protested a whole lot. Just because they are not educated and they don't know their left from their right. So by kidnapping and killing innocent people is the same way government would attend to your cry. No, that's not the way forward. Well, quickly let's jump into the comment section to read one of you. Someone says, I agree with you that Femi Adesina is a bootlicker, but we did not hear you when the army and the police were killing innocent citizens in the southeast. Or are you humanity lover when it affects criminals who pretend to be Muslims only? We have not heard you over the activities of killer Fulani herdsmen in southern Kaduna, Benue, Plateau, and the southern states. Maybe your humanity love begins and ends with fanatical extremist murderers pretending to be Muslim. Well, shame on you, Gumi. You have represented the Islamic people in a wrong direction.